Hello, everybody. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boyz Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. So, it's match number 3 that is on the horizon, and I would like to tell a little story as we go into, you could say, the details of what this video is about. Jamaica and the outstanding record that Jamaica has in California. Now, just a little bit of history to get into this. Now, as you guys know, in the 15th century, the Spanish decided to go west and to look what the world was all about. During this period of time as well, 15th heading into the 16th century, the Spanish were going into North America, and the printing press had just been invented. So there was this book that was printed, and it spoke about an island, an imaginary island, and the island was called California. And it spoke about an island that was filled only with women who were beautiful, with robust bodies, and that there were no men, that men would come to conceive, but there were no men. So in a sense, this was clickbait, the printing press and this book for many navigators and sailors. So what happened was there was this explorer called Hernan Cortez, and he was basically in Mexico. And he was reading the book as well. And he kind of wanted to find California. And he met some locals who told him that there was an island not too far from there that was inhabited by women that had robust bodies, and it was to the right hand of the Indies. And he felt that he was there. So what happened was he felt that he had reached there. So he felt that it was an island. So when he reached what was now called California, he named it California, and he was mapping it out, and then he realized it wasn't an island. It was the Gulf of Mexico, so it wasn't an island. But what was so interesting was that maps for decades and decades and decades and decades were printed showing California as an island. And it was like clickbait, remember? You know, like when you are on Twitter nowadays, it was once a fact that California was an island. That was the viewpoint. And this is how many maps, the British, the French, the Dutch, the Portuguese, the Italians, the Germans, the Japanese, they drew this map. And they had California as an island. It was of the viewpoint that California has this mythical pull on people. And I know you might be saying, Simon, what is the point of this and the Reggae Boyz and football? I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. So when you look at this map, this was accepted as the map of the western part of the United States. But as we know today, this is not so. California is not an island, and it is attached to the continent, and it is attached to the United States. It is not an island. So why did many people think it was this way? Well, it was their vision. Navigators and sailors at the time, they had this vision that California was an island. It's also said that during this period of time, there were huge floods of and bodies of water that covered parts of California, which gave the impression that California was an island. But indeed, it's not. And now here we are 4 centuries later, 5 centuries later, and the Reggae Boyz' first taste of the CONCACAF Gold Cup came in a place that people gravitate to year after year. People go to California to chase dreams. People go to California to make something of themselves. And guess what? In a sense, the book that was written fulfilled its prophecy about California, an island that was filled with gold, because later the Spanish found gold within California. Yep. And even to this day, the Mark Zuckerberg, the Steve Jobs of this world, people go to California to chase dreams, to achieve what they want to do. And that's why California today is one of the largest economies on the planet. And when we go to the Gold Cup, it will be no surprise to you that most of Jamaica's matches have taken place in the state of California. No surprise, right? Jamaica's first game, the Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles. Same against Honduras, same as well against Canada. Jamaica's 3 group stage games of the 1991 Gold Cup took place, that's right, within California. 1993, that games in Dallas and also in Mexico City as well. In 1998, though, Jamaica returned to where it all began. They had a game in Miami, yeah, but after that, they went back to California for 2 group stage games, for a semi-final, and also a third place playoff. So already we're talking about Jamaica playing 7 matches already in the state of California. Already, can you imagine that? And then we go to 2005, Jamaica with Luton Shelton, Fuller, Williams, Hugh playing at Carson, and also Memorial Coliseum where it all began. 9 matches in the state of California. 9. The 10th came in 2009 when Jamaica took on Canada. The 11th came not too long after. 4-0 victory over Grenada. And guess what? Jamaica's biggest victory in Gold Cup history came against Grenada in California. That's 11 games. 11 games in California. 11 Gold Cup matches Jamaica's played in California. 12 against Costa Rica. You follow me so far? Because that's 12 so far. All right? That's 12 so far. And then 13 in San Diego. 14 against Mexico. And 15. Would you look at that? '16, Curacao. Jamaica has played 16 Gold Cup matches in the state of California. And Jamaica also played a Copa America Centenario game against Uruguay. That's right, against Uruguay. So what am I trying to say with all of this? What is the point? What is it really that I want to say? California has brought numerous wonderful memories for Jamaica. It brought about Jamaica's first ever match in Gold Cup history against Mexico. It also brought about something special. Jamaica's biggest ever victory in Gold Cup history, 4-0 over Grenada. Jamaica also played a Gold Cup final in California. So the state of California has brought wonderful memories for Jamaica. And long may that continue as our national team takes on the Sugar Boys of St. Kitts and Nevis on Sunday at the Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. A match we should not forget, a day we should not forget, as we push for more positivity, success, victories along this wonderful journey. Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content.